How to break bad habits and form good ones. Have you wondered what actually creates great habits? And how do we actually stop and break bad habits? Hey, I'm Errol here. In this video, we're going to tackle how do we actually break bad habits and form good ones. Let's face it, the truth is we all have them. When I say habits, what is the first thing that comes to your mind? If you really think about it, habits are what we do every single day, and it begins from our beliefs. Because our beliefs shapes our thoughts will then become our words, and our words becomes our action, and our action steps ultimately becomes our destiny, the results that we have in our lives. So the question is, how do we form more good habits and how do you break out bad ones? This method works for me. Number one is to first think about what is the routine and reward, as well as the signal. Ask yourself, what is the current routine that I have that causes that habit? Is it snacking while watching Netflix, while watching satellite TV, or even scrolling on Facebook? What is the routine that causes it? The next thing is the reward we get after doing the habits. What is the payoff that we ultimately get as a direct result of the habit? Now, what if I told you that every single thing that we know we shouldn't be doing, but we do it anyway, there's a reward to it? For example, we might eat that rich, cheesy New York cheesecake we know we shouldn't be, because it gives us this feeling of fullness and happiness. Whatever bad habits that we might have, there's a reward or payoff to it. And that's why people do it over and over and over again. So the third piece is the trigger signal. What actually triggers it? Is it a certain location and place that you go to that normally triggers this habit? Is it a certain time of the day? Is it only on weekends? Is it only at night? Is it afternoon when you feel tired? Is it people? Is it a certain group of friends that causes you to have that habit? By understanding the root cause of what triggers your habit allows you to understand the cause of this habit. That brings us to the second part of this video. That is, now that we are aware of what caused this habit, or at least what triggers it, then it's time to change and reframe the language that happens inside our head. And that is basically transitioning and going from I can't to I don't. Now think about that for a second. These two words, world of a difference. If you think about I can't means restriction. If you say I can't eat cheesecake versus I don't eat cheesecake, which do you think will have a better effect on our actions? This second sentence here is about changing the story and basically reframing the conversation that happens in our mind by really transitioning and being aware of the message we tell ourselves. Is it more towards I can't or I don't? Change the words in your mind and you change everything. The final part of the video is about changing the environment, because the environment that you are in is stronger than your willpower. What is the environment that surrounds you, that causes you to have that habit? Where do you think you're going to be if your friends are in the park every single day? You're gonna be in the park with them, right? So whatever habits you might have, think about how can you change the environment. Rather than saying I can't eat this cheesecake, wouldn't you agree that it's a lot more powerful not buying them in the first place? Think about it. How can you control your environment? Because if you don't control your environment will end up controlling you instead. Our habits dictate who we are and what we do. It can either empower you or it can enslave you. Let me know in the comments below what current bad habits that you have and no needs changing, and what the good ones you intend to adopt. I would love to hear what are they. And as always, remember to follow me. If you like to see more videos like this, turn on the notification bell so that you know when I upload new videos like this one. I will see you on the next video. Bye bye.